Hey guys, it's Izzy here, and today I'm going to be doing the quarter, some kind of crisis. I am not in a crisis though, so I don't know why this book tag is called the crisis. But some people might be. I can totally understand if people are not at where they want to be with their reading. I've just come to accept that, and that there's no race, and it's not about numbers and all that kind of thing. But we'll get into that when we get into the video, so let's do that now. The first question is, how many books have you read so far? I've read 37 books this year. My goal is, I think, 126, 127, somewhere in that ballpark. I am ahead of schedule. It does not feel like it. I feel like I'm behind, but I'm really not. I'm 4 books ahead of schedule. And as I was talking about, this is not a race, and because I'm reading a huge Ken Follett book that is 900 pages, something like that. I'm doing the ebook, and it's been taking me like at least 2 weeks now, maybe not that long. Now I'm just like, oh my gosh, I'm so behind. I'm not on my April TBR yet. No, we just need to savor, I think that's the right word, what we're reading, and not put ourselves in a rush, because there really is no rush. You are gaining something from everything that you're reading. You're learning something, and that is why I read. Question 2. Have you found a book that you think might be a 2024 favorite? I have not read a 5-star this year, so no, but my highest rated book this year has been Creatures of Passage by, I am forgetting the author's name, I'm sorry, but I give it a 4.5. It's magical realism, historical fiction, fantasy. I would mainly say magical realism, but some people will list that as fantasy. I really loved the writing, and it is the best writing I've read this year, and the writing that I've read that has come closest to my favorite book, which is The Love Songs of W.E.B. Du Bois. It's been the closest to that. That's why I loved it so much. Any least favorite book of the year? I have several that have been rated 2 stars, but the one I'm going to go with is Neon Gods by Katie Roberts. I hated a lot about this book. I didn't straight up hate the book, so it wasn't a 1 star. I haven't had a 1 star, thankfully. And knock on some wood over here. I hated the characters, and that's the main thing that comes to my mind, is that I really did not like the portrayal of the characters. Number 4. My most read genre is my favorite genre, which is historical fiction. I've read 14 historical fiction books, and that is according to Storygraph, so I think some will be down multiple different genres. Would it really be one of my videos if it didn't get interrupted by dog barking? Something I've been so frustrated with lately. And this time, Penny's barking, and usually it will be because she sees something. There's nothing out there at all. Okay, she just walked in here. So I don't know what is up with that. I could go on a whole tangent about how my dog's barking annoys me, but that's not the purpose of the video. So number 5, a book that surprised me, The Indigo Girl. So many people love this book, and just some of the plot points honestly shocked me that they were actually happening and that they made it past editing. Number 6, a book that has come out in 2024 that I haven't read yet. There are several. I'm gonna go with Bride by Ali Hazelwood, which I think she's a fine writer, not a favorite or anything, but before I went to Christian school, I read a lot of paranormal books, and I was really into that. I mean, this is when Twilight was popular and when it was first coming out and all of that. I loved paranormal books, and I think that book is just going to bring back so much nostalgia of paranormals. And I wasn't necessarily reading a lot of paranormal romance at that time. I did read some, but I just liked paranormal books in general, and I think that one could just bring that joy again. Number 7, one goal you made that you're succeeding at. I always mess up, like, we're not succeeding from the union, we're succeeding. And that's reading different formats. Every other book I read a different kind of format, so I go physical, ebook, audiobook, not necessarily in that order, but I wanted to just try out different things and become accustomed to different formats of reading, because I think there's so much to gain just from learning how to read in all different styles. And our last question is one goal that you need to focus on. Into my 5-star predictions, I guess there's not really one set thing that I would like to really focus on, but last month in March, I was not able to get to one of my 5-star prediction picks, and I think I will be fine because usually at the end of the year, I'll read just several once I get to my reading goal. So I do think I am going to be fine, and it's not something that I'm stressing about, but that is something that I did not do in March that I hopefully will not make that mistake again in the rest of the months of the year. But that's how my first quarter of reading has been this year. Where are y'all at with your reading goal? How many books have you read this year? That's what I'm asking. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you made it all the way through, leave a clock emoji in the comments below. And as always, comment, rate, and subscribe. And don't forget to ring that notification bell to be notified when all my videos go live. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.